So I'm leaving my property now. I have a £5 Vinted order to post, and I might give the food bank a go again. I've got my £3.50 in my Vinted account. It's just keeping hold of my brain. I'm pretty sure that that was sorted this morning. Then I have the intrusive thoughts that I have to take care of. The car's back now. A little bit of bread and cheese outside. I didn't do any shouting. Back this morning, but I was frazzled. But normally I have to shout or bang the basketball back, or bang in my house to give it back to let them know I'm here. But I'm so exhausted, so I'm just gonna. I had a letting go process, I think it was yesterday, of letting go of my connection to Jamie, because it's him, I believe. Thumb's bleeding. Another trigger. Don't know if that's Jamie down the street, but if it is, it doesn't matter. It just never ends. So I had an internal letting go of him yesterday. I was working with the energy, even if I didn't reach a complete letting go of him. It's the noise, you know. It's easy to project onto situations when we've been through so much trauma, and you get lost in such a void where what you're fighting against is not even the issue. But the noise is fucking horrible. So I think my approach now is to let go of my connection to them, because I'm judging them as a relationship. I was thinking, like, she needs a host to give her pain, and he needs like a host or a victim to give his pain too. And then I thought about myself. I thought, well, maybe I'm just like similar, or I don't want to say the same, obviously, because they're my enemy at the moment. But maybe I need them to feed my pain. But I don't. And I can't remember the last time I had peaceful accommodation. I've been living in a war zone, a continuous war zone. So I've got my £5 order with me. I can't remember what the garment is, but I'm that self-involved. The customer tried writing something back to me, or wrote something back to me, and I was just like in my own world of like not dealing with bullshit. And then I realised, oh, he's on holiday. He's actually trying to communicate with me. So I feel I made a connection with him. The 9th. So I said, okay, I'll post it on the 9th. If you're back on the 10th, and then be okay. I think he was worried about me getting sent back. But I think they just send it to the local collection point anyway. But I'll stick to my plan, stick to my agreement. So £3.50 in my Vinted account, another £3.50 due, £5 order, go to the food bank, maybe as energy work, not even take my ear defenders off in the food bank. I think it's so I'll post it in town before the food bank. I'll call the Citizen Advice Helpline now, and thank you for listening. Today's date is Monday, June the 9th. I really hope to be out of this situation soon. I sent an email early hours in the morning, a bit sarcastic, to the mental health services. It said, keep cooking. And then it had a picture of a crab emoji on. And then I sent back, sorry, wrong person. I shouldn't explain everything. But I'm so fucked up. And they're cooking me. I'm cooking in this healing, and it's just so cryptic, so distant, so painful. And my neighbours are stressing me out so much, and then I thought, well, why didn't I speak to the police when they came the other morning? I think, well, I told everything on the helpline. I've made a song and dance on my emails, not too much, but I've made a song and dance on my emails to the mental health services and to Hads and to Laura and to Laura Wex in the mental health services. I won't give a surname, which was helpful. To Humberside Police. It's like, surely you've got the recording of my calls, you know. Hopefully some of my other calls to the police haven't been deleted by members of the paedophile network who work for the police. As I've said previously, you know, not all people who suffer with the mental health are lying and talking crazy talk. And there's a difference between people who are conscious and have insight and people who are unconscious with no insight. Thank you. There's probably sometimes an overlap. Thank you. I have to cover all bases to keep control because I was a little boy and it never ended. And it still doesn't end. I just want to live in peace. I don't want her screaming next door. Maybe someone can help Chanel. Maybe someone can help Chanel. I won't give a surname, but people can join the dots, especially the police and the mental health services. Maybe someone can help Chanel. Thanks.